I think it has been 5 minutes now. Yahoo. Sorry, that's probably a bit much. Let's get rid of this. Sorry. This guy's keyboard's a little different from mine. So it like activates something in me. Watch this. Actually, no, listen to this. You ready? Sorry. Yaha, welcome. How have you been? What's good? Sorry, I'm in total clown mode today. I don't know what it is. I'm just feeling very tired the last 2 days. Yesterday took me out, and ever since I've just been in like peak silly mode. Like I got no brain power left. I'm gonna break it. No, it can handle this, right? It can handle a little tap. It's fine. It's a keyboard. It's meant for this. It's meant for you to clack as hard as you can. The crab. Oh, it was really good. I ate so much crab. I don't know how to tell you much I ate. Did I say that right just now? I do not know how to tell you how much crab I had at the restaurant. But yesterday we went out for crab, and I decided to get a little bit extra than usual. I say usual. This is like the 3rd or 4th time I've ever had crab in my whole life, but I got 2 orders of it. So it was snow crab, specifically snow crab. It's got extra long legs, so there's lots of like long and skinny meat you can get. Totemo oishii desu. And so I got like how do I describe it in clusters, right? Because one cluster is like one side, right, of like 4 legs. I feel like it was 4 clusters, but it might have been more like 6 clusters, because they sold it by the pound, but I don't remember how many pounds was in one serving. But I got 2 servings, and it was a lot of crab. When we got home, I felt like rotund. I felt like an orb. I felt like a ball. What seasoning? Standard. I didn't ask for anything special, so it was like a little spicy, but just a tiny bit. I could taste like paprika, I think. Like Cajun seasoning as well. It was very yummy. And then the sauce, I don't know what the sauce was called. This is my problem when it comes to like telling you about my trips and my travels. I say this as if it's happened before today, or like before this week, but I always just go with the flow to the extent that I forget every detail and name. Oh, but that thing we talked about a couple days ago, when I was trying to figure out like the thing that came with the sushi stuff, it was, what was it called? You told me exactly the right thing, but I was like, I don't think that's right, but it was right. Inari, yes, it was tofu skin inari that I had before. Maybe you can get this one right too. I don't know if I'll ever be able to confirm it for you though. The sauce that I had with it was like it was kind of a yellow orangish color, more orange, like a light orange color, and it had a ton of little dots in it to indicate the spices and seasonings and stuff. It was a little hot. But it was very yummy. Spicy mayo, kind of like spicy mayo, but maybe not, because I think spicy mayo looks different than that looked. Yeah, it was good. Butter, nah, I didn't have it with drawn butter. My friend did though. But I usually like to just whenever I go to any restaurant, I just ask for it like the house prepares it by default, because their default or their special is usually going to be their best, you know. Also, sorry if I sound like extra congested today. We just went for a walk and it was really nice. Went through a walk. We went for a walk through the cemetery. It's nice. It's been a while for me since I've visited a cemetery. I realize that might sound really like grim and macabre, but I think they're actually really pretty places to walk through. There's a nice little walk. Yeah. Again, I realize that sounds kind of spooky. I promise I'm not like a gloomy, spooky person. I like to just, I don't know, sometimes I like to walk through and read the names and like think, I don't know. In general, I think a lot about like it's so mind-breaking for me. I don't know how to articulate this. Every person you pass on the street, or like every username you see online, or like even now, like every person in this room, that's a whole human being with a whole life. You know what I mean? Isn't that crazy? Isn't that just insane? Like, I'm a human being with a life and thoughts and like opinions and preferences, like favorite foods and stuff. And you are too. Isn't that crazy? So sometimes going through the cemetery, I like to think about that. It's just, I don't know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Every person out there is a human being. It's something you almost don't think about usually, right? I realize that makes it sound like if they're a human being and that's a crazy thing, then what am I, right? But I don't know. It's almost like sometimes it feels like it's Kaelix and the rest of the world by default. So I have to really actively think about it. Sonder. Ah, yeah, I've seen that word before. On those like those niche vocabulary aesthetic images for bloggers. Here's a really common one that goes with that one a lot. Petrichor. That word is I think it's used to describe the smell after it rains. Or another one that shows up with those words is corvid, is another popular word. It's the category of bird that crows and ravens fall under. Or serendipity is another one. Serendipity, I think that word means like miraculous, like fortunate. A rare but positive event. I'm pretty sure that's what that means. I may be misremembering that one. Yeah, there are lots of fun words like that. I always like those. I wonder if my favorite word ever shows up in those. I didn't find it that way. Found it through my English teacher. Idiosyncrasy. Or more specifically, I really like idiosyncratic. Like the adjective form. Idiosyncratic. I love that word so much. It feels good to say. The meaning is nice. I like it a lot. Serendipity is an ASMR word. You know what a real ASMR word is? Crisp. I want you to think about this. Hold on. Where is it? Think about this for me, all right? I want you to say the word crisp with me on 3, all right? 1, 2, crisp. Crisp. All right, I want you to think about where in your mouth that word shows up, all right? It starts with a k, right at the back. At the back near your hard palate. K. And then the goes along the hard palate towards the front. It is just right at the front in the open area behind your teeth. S is right on your teeth, between your tongue and your teeth. And then p, it's expelled by the lips. I love the word crisp because it starts in the back of your mouth and it moves in a straight line forward towards your lips. And then it goes poof, like into the wind. Crisp. 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 Ah, it feels so good. Isn't it so fun? I love that word. Do you like it too? Or no? I'm overthinking it. Yeah, probably. But I like it a lot. Crap too, Loki. Crisp. 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 I saw a post about that on the internet at one point. I think it was a really old post because when I saw it, it had all those like, you know, like when, how do I describe this? You know, when you can recognize an image as like a secondhand screenshot. Do you know what I mean by secondhand screenshot? Like it's been screenshotted and posted and then screenshotted and posted so many times that it's got that thick layer of grain and artifacts all over it. Yeah, I saw this like 2 years ago, but it looked ancient. But I saw a post talking about the word crisp. I was like, oh, I love that. That feels really good. Yeah. And like also the word crisp kind of suits that feel, right? Like the feeling or sound of like opening a bag of chips. Like crisp. I don't know. Gulp. Gulp is the same, but it doesn't feel as good. Gulp. Gulp. Gulp feels more like thick. Crisp feels very thin. Very thin and like airy. Crisp. Gulp. Gulp. Yeah, no, even if I say it in a whisper, it's not quite the same. Yeah, it just feels crispy. Have you ever been to Krispy Kreme? Have you ever had Krispy Kreme? Here, hold on. I think I'm spelling this right. Have you ever been to Krispy Kreme? Have you ever had Krispy Kreme? Yeah. Was it crispy? Was it crispy? Right. Right. It's so stupid. I love that stupid video so much. Shouts out Krispy Kreme. I love Krispy Kreme's donuts. I haven't had them in years though. I used to love them when I was a kid though. Do you have a favorite donut? I think when I was a kid, my favorite was the kind where it's like no hole with a layer of chocolate on top and cream on the inside. I used to love those. But now I kind of like the plain ones. I like regular glaze these days. Though you know what I really love every now and then? I love like a jam donut in the center, like raspberry filled, or like, I don't like lemon as much, but it's also good. It's not jam in that case, it's like lemon cream, but I love like a jam filled donut where it's not glazed, but it has like sugar on it, powdered sugar. Those are really good. I love like a raspberry or like strawberry. Oh, strawberry donuts are so good. I love those. My nose is so stopped up. I'm so congested. It's so evil. I wish I could take a walk in nature and not die. I can't have anything. I think I'm like way more allergic to the pollen and stuff here than I am at home. I don't know if it's because I'm like more exposed to the pollens at home than I am the ones here, but I don't know. It's like one step outside, I'm like, ugh. One of these days, I'm gonna give up and I'm just gonna start taking allergy medication, but I don't want to. I don't want to. Don't make me. You can't make me. I'd rather just complain about it forever and not fix it. I sounded congested yesterday. When did I say anything yesterday? Did I say anything yesterday? Oh, were you talking about my voicemail? The voicemail I left? I wasn't congested then. I had just woken up. I woke up and sent that off right away. That's what that was. Why not take it? Because it'll usually make you really sleepy. And I don't want to deal with that. Small amounts of local honey can help. I hope so. That's what I've been told. That's actually why I think I've mentioned this on stream before. I think it became relevant in like Stardew or something, but back at home we actually get local honey every now and then. There's this guy that sells it. He makes it himself. I say makes it himself, but I guess he collects it rather than makes it, because you know he's not making it, but he's running the ship, you know what I mean? Why not take it at night? I may have never thought about that. Maybe I'll give up. Maybe I'll give it a try sometime. See if it helps. Does it still work for like the full 24 hours after? I'll have to read into it. Live stream is never a good place for medical advice, either from me or to me. So let's put a cap on that one and not revisit it. Except for if it goes really well, then I'll tell you, but not as a recommendation, specifically just so you know that I'm winning. Yeah, untrustworthy. Untrustworthy advice. Always read thoroughly and trust your medical professionals. I'll never win against my allergies though. It's so evil. And I feel like they only get worse each year. It started a few years back and it's like every year it gets stronger and I get weaker. It's terrible. You guys, I think we should give up. I don't think she's ever said that, but that's how she talks, right, Illyra? She'll be like, you guys, and then she'll say something. She'll be like, you guys, I think it's okay. I love her. She's so cool. I reached 2K on Twitter, like 2K posts already. What was my 2Kth post? What was my 2000th post on Twitter? What did I tweet? Was it the monkey or was it shouts out Shu Yamino? I don't keep up with that stuff. What was my 2Kth tweet? I think it was shouts out Shu Yamino, wasn't it? Wow. Shouts out Shu Yamino for my 2Kth tweet. Yeah, 2K in 3 months is kind of crazy. Oh, I'm at 2037. It's a while back. Oh, okay. On my phone, it only shows like the estimation. How do you see that? Where are you getting that from? What the heck? You're a hacker. You're in the system. In that case, which one was it? Hold on. If it's two... I don't even care anymore. I don't even care. I am unbothered. Unbothered king. Oh, it shows the exact number on desktop. Ah, I'll check later. I'm just curious. Oh, it was my last weekly schedule. That's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. Shouts out my weekly schedule. Yeah, I am actually, in fact, very unbothered. Dare I say, chalant. Or no, nonchalant. I'm not chalant. I am nonchalant. I'm John Chalant. Dare I say, I'm winning the IDGAF war. That is the I don't give a freak war. If I sound sleepy, it's because I kind of am. Not gonna lie. I'm trying to make my bedtime a little earlier each day because of the timing for the appearance I have in a couple days. I've mentioned this. I mentioned it earlier this week. I'll mention it again since it's so soon. I'll be appearing in Thailand at Kaznichi in a couple days. Isn't that fun? Yeah, I have to adjust my time zone so that when the event rolls around, I'm not falling asleep on everybody like I always am when I have to make this kind of sudden adjustment for travel or whatever. So I've been waking up a little earlier. This morning I woke up at 6 a.m. local time. 6 a.m. I gotta push it 1 hour earlier and then 1 more hour earlier. So 2 hours earlier over the next day or two. Over the next 2 days. Oh, I have to sneeze so bad. Oh. Today's allergy, the stream. Today's stream is sponsored by allergies. Oh my goodness. I have to sneeze so bad and it's not coming out. Please. I'm tearing up. Yeah, I hope that what was I saying? I still have to sneeze and it's not coming out. It won't happen. Am I about to die? It's so bad. What was I gonna say? Tickle my nose. Do I have anything to tickle my nose with? I guess I could use my napkin that I'm using for my tea. Let's see. See if we can trigger the sneeze. I'm still tearing up. It wants to come out so bad, but it just won't happen. It's stuck in there. It won't come out. It's being stubborn. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. That's kind of gross. I'm gonna pretend I didn't just do that. I'm gonna pretend that did not happen. I've gotten distracted from this like 3 times. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, if you are in Thailand for Kaznichi, or if you want to like hang out or like see the because we're gonna perform, that's really cool. I hope you have fun. I hope you can enjoy the performance. I hope you can enjoy the panel. Lots of fun stuff cooked up. Very excited for that. And if not, no sweat. I think there's also virtual tickets now, right? I think they just released virtual tickets if you'd like to check it out online from a distance if you can't make it to Thailand this time around. Do I mean congested? Wait, did I say something other than congested just now? Did I say constipated? What did I say? Oh my goodness. Yeah, feel free to check it out either in person or online. Oh, I just got one guide. Okay, sorry. Someone said, do you mean congested? I was like, did I not say congested? Did I say I was trying to think of the like next best word close to congested. Because see, when I say the wrong thing, I'll usually say something that sounds really similar because my brain is just mixing them up even though I know what they both mean. Oh my goodness. Did I say constipated? I need somebody to go back and fact check for me later. Just for my satisfaction. You don't have to report it to me or anything. I just need to know. Is the stream archived? Yeah, but it will be... Oh wait, I forgot. Okay, here, hold on. Let me tweet so that it's accessible forever. The stream is archived, but it will not be like publicly archived. Does that make sense? It'll be unlisted. So if you use this link that we're on, you can access this stream forever, no matter what. But if you like search for this stream's name, or like if you check my stream like menu on my channel, it will not be there. Just because I'm like super scuff for these 3 streams this week. But if you lose the link, the tweet is still there. I think I saw that somebody made a playlist as well alongside my alongside my voice tweets, my voicemails. Yeah, it is archived, but like with an asterisk next to it. So if you save the link or if you grab it from Twitter, you can watch it anytime. But I just, for professionalism and for like keeping a good look, I'd prefer to just not list it, if that makes sense. I hope that's not too inconvenient for you. I understand that it's kind of frustrating. Like, why not just keep it public if you don't mind? But I don't know. I care about the way it looks. I can't help it. Is the performance going to be archived? Oh, that's what you were asking about. Like at Kaznichi, I do not know. I do not know. I'm not going to lie. I've been getting updates for it, important stuff, and I've been really out of the loop because I haven't had the time or energy to like read everything thoroughly. And I only just found out through social media, actually, personally, that it was going to be online because I've been so like tapped into my rest. It won't. Okay, thank you so much for letting me know. Yeah, it looks like it will not be archived, so you will have to catch it live if you want to see it online. But I do hope that you can enjoy it. We're all doing our best to put on a good show, so I hope it will. I hope it will go over smoothly. I'm sure it will be great. I'm admittedly a little nervous because this is our first time, but I trust everybody. When is it? It's like 2 mornings from now in like Western Hemisphere time. 2 mornings from now. I don't remember the exact time, but you can find it on their official social. Here, hold on. I'll see if I can find the tweet for you. That is so much more effective than just being like, look for it yourself. But I want you to have it, so that is TikTok and not Twitter. Okay, let's see. I think it's here. Oh yeah, wait, I remember. Frio quote retweeted it because he's so cool. He always keeps up with everything. He's so good. Yeah, if you want to find it really easily, just stalk Frio's Twitter for a bit and it'll be there. But hold on, I'm gonna get it for you as well. If you'd like to watch it online. Okay. Oh. Why can't I pull up my stream? There it is. Oh my god, is that what I look like on camera? I'm like watching my own stream right now on my phone. Boom. You hear me right now? Yes, I do. Okay. let me put that away. Yeah, feel free to wait. Here, let me pin it so you can find it. Boom. Sing a line or two with that congested nose. What is a song I could sing? I can't think of anything. I probably shouldn't. Did they reveal what song we're gonna do? I probably shouldn't, just to be safe. Though I had this song in my head earlier today. What was it? How'd it go? Da 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 da. Oh, 先立つ兄らの見えない背中を追えば I remember now. And thankfully, even when I get really congested, it's usually pretty easy to sing because I think I'm more calculated about my vocal control when I'm singing versus when I'm talking. When I'm talking, I think I've mentioned this in passing once or twice. I used to really think a lot more about how I sounded to people. Like when I spoke around others. So I used to like, I don't know, I wanted to come off as cool. So I darkened my voice a lot in the past when I was younger. I used to talk in a deeper voice on purpose. I was always thinking about how I sounded and like what words I was using. But I found that life is a lot more fun and epic if you don't think about that stuff. And so the place where my voice more naturally falls on its own is more heavily impacted by by my like congestion when it happens. More than disliking the way my voice sounds, it was more like a society kind of moment. Like English speaking society. Or maybe not even exclusive to English speaking society. I think especially among men, it's kind of like a hashtag real topic, but among men there's a lot of expectations for how you should sound and like how you should act. And my mental default sometimes doesn't match as well. Kind of march to the beat of my own drum sometimes. It's kind of lame. I don't like to conform to that stuff so strictly. I think it's much more fun and much more freeing to just do whatever is best for you. Plus, women have never criticized the sound of my voice, so I win. The only people that ever had a problem with it were men that I didn't really want to know anyway. Whip. You see me? I just did the whip. Whip. Nay nay. Whip. Whip. Nay nay. Yeah, I'm a lot more comfortable now. Yeah, when I was younger, I cared a lot more about that stuff. I felt a lot more pressure to like fit in. So I would talk like this all the time. I maybe it's a little bit, I think more than God, it's so weird to do this now after a few years. More than the pitch, it was a lot more about the tone. It may sound a little deeper than it used to, but I would deliberately I would deliberately force it like right down into my throat as much as I could at all times. And yeah, I don't know, I used to be told that my voice sounded like a clown otherwise. So this is that's how I talked a lot of the time. She leak. Oh, I saw that. That bled into my art tag. The fan designated evil alter ego. He's not real. Don't worry. I would never be evil. I don't like that guy. He seems like a creep. I don't like She-Leak. Yeah, no. He will never be making an appearance. I will never give that sick, nasty man a platform. Official pronunciation. How else would you read it? Would it be like Sealik? I think it'd be she. Usually if you see X, but it's not at the end of a word, it's going to be like a she sound or like a chi sound sometimes. But chi is more typical of Q, I think. So it depends on the language as well. I shrug. I think sometimes it can also be like a h sound depending on the language. Though I may be misremembering that. Yeah, no She-Leak. He's not real. Though I do think it's a fun idea. Have fun. I do not accept him though. He seems mean. He just has a mean look in his eye. He looks like he wishes you harm. And I just can't allow that. Sounds like an illness. It kind of does. I'm afraid I've come down with a nasty case of She-Leak. You can hear it in my nose. She-Leak. Don't judge a book. I'm judging this book. I'm not even gonna bother opening it. The cover tells me everything I need to know. If he's my opposite, then that means he's not swag, he's not epic, he's not awesome. Ow! Ow! I just bumped my elbow really hard. Ow! Oh no! And I'm over it. And then I'm normal. Did you hear that? I think my friend's microphone is a lot more sensitive than mine. I notice it's always really sensitive whenever we're on like Discord calls and stuff. I hear like every bone in his body. Like if he cracks his knuckles, I hear it. Yeah. Ouch. And then I'm normal. Everything's fine. It was him. Oh yeah, thank you for all the cool fan art for Butcher Vanity, by the way. I haven't caught up the last 2 or 3 days. I'm letting it build up again for the next like drive back to my house. But I did see a few of them when I caught up on the first night or something like that. They're so fun. It's so cool. I'm glad you seem to enjoy the short. Did you enjoy it? I did my best. I did the best I could. Oh my goodness. It's also more breathy. My voice sounds more breathy. That's honestly probably more me than the microphone. I'm not gonna lie. Last 2 in a row, I think I actually had the house to myself, but this time he's not too far from here. But even if I'm alone, it's like because it's not my place, I almost feel like I gotta be quiet, you know? I feel like if I'm too loud, I'm gonna be a disturbance. What if someone gets annoyed with me? Who? Oh yeah, I guess big part of being a streamer is like repeating everything just in case somebody's missed it. This week I'm staying over at a friend's. I have a close friend who built a PC for me and we're just hanging out this week. I'm taking a temporary vacation. It ends tomorrow, by the way. But yeah, I'm staying over far away from home, like 14 hours away from where I live. Yeah, I took a long road trip over with him, and we're gonna take a long road trip back tomorrow. Yeah, context for anybody that has missed this this arc over the last week. It is an intense road trip, but we honestly talk for almost all of it. I say almost because he has a longer endurance than I do. By the time we hit hour 9, I was just constantly falling asleep, and I felt so bad because I didn't want him to be alone as the only person awake in the car, but I left him hanging after a while. He actually really likes it though. I remember the whole it made me feel really, I almost felt a sense of pride in my home. I remember when he was like, when we were halfway through the drive, he was like, yeah, the place where you live is really pretty. I think that was one of the most beautiful drives I've ever had. I was like, thank you. I live there. Made me happy. There's a lot that I kind of struggle with living in Kokiri Village because, you know, I don't really have I can't drive, so there's not much that I can do for myself. Everything's very far apart, very rural area, but it is very pretty. I'm very proud of it for that. One of the most beautiful places in the world, I think, but I am very biased. Hope he gets to visit as well. That'd be really nice. His visits these times have just been like a single day. Like he'll drive up and then he'll stay the night and then he'll leave the next day. Just because of his work schedule, unfortunately. But maybe one day he can like book a vacation or something as well. Who knows? Though there's not very much to offer where I live, unfortunately. As I was just mentioning, it's very pretty, but there's really not much to do other than like hike. If you're into hiking, it's great, maybe. You can take a lot of nature trips. Whole place is super forested. Or if you like just driving by farms. Camping? I don't think I'm built for camping. I love hiking, but I don't think I can do camping. I think I'd be halfway through and I would like really yearn for the luxury of a toilet, of indoor plumbing, of like indoor electricity. I don't think I could do camping. Or rather, I could do it. Like I could make it work. Or if I needed to for survival, I could go for however long I needed to, I think. But I would not enjoy it. Glamping? Like in an RV or like something nicer than a tent. I guess. I think that's fine. But yeah, you cannot make me sleep in a tent out in nature. You cannot make me do that. I would rather walk in nature during the day and then be home by the time the night falls and people start hearing voices that aren't there. I don't know. Another thing about my home is that I grew up surrounded by like superstition about going out at night. So I'm not a fan personally. I'm not a very superstitious person myself, but you know, I'm not trying to find out. Like personally, I believe that it's all fake. However, I don't want to find out that it isn't. Nah, I'm not stitious. I'm not superstitious at all. And honestly, I usually love to be proven wrong in a lot of things. Like I'm very superstitious about a ton of cool stuff that people find really fun. But this is one of those things where like being proven wrong would really suck. Because the rumors are all really like ghost story. Like if you hear this voice, it means you're about to get kidnapped by a spirit. Like I'd rather not be kidnapped by a spirit today. Same thing with ghosts, right? Like I would love to be proven wrong. I would love like good evidence of a ghost because ghosts are so cool to me. However, I would not like to experience a poltergeist. That would really suck. Is it pretty though? It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Probably just as pretty at night if you can see, but I think it's better during the day, personally. Oh wait, by she do you mean the ghost? I thought you meant where I live. Well. Stargazing's really nice. That's another thing I like. There's not very much light pollution because it's so rural. So you can see the stars really clearly compared to other places. I remember I visited a city and took a look out the window and it like the sky was just gone compared to what I'm used to. It was crazy. I don't know how people can deal with that. It's so important to see the stars, I think. I think it makes you realize just how precious everything is, how small you are. Because in the grand scheme of things, we're all so tiny. This planet is so tiny. All those tiny little specks in the sky are actually humongous balls of fire that died 1 billion years ago. And they're just really, really far away. So far away that we can't even see that they've died yet. It's insane. Stars are so cool. Like, it is literally astronomical proportions. There was a shooting star. What would I wish for? I don't think I have anything I'd wish for myself. I think I've got everything I want. And anything I don't have, I think if I work hard enough, I can make it happen. I think I'd give my wish to somebody else. Or I'd make a wish on somebody else's behalf. I think I'd wish for example, I'd wish for you to be happy if you aren't. Or I'd wish for you to like have good health forever. Something like that. Wish you like really tasty meals for the next year if it has to be something smaller. I don't think I need it. I don't think I need a wish because even, I don't know, even when times aren't as great for me, I still hold fast the belief that things will be better later, you know? I'm content. I don't think I need the wish. I'd wish for another shooting star because they look really pretty. I'd wish for a meteor shower. I could wish to get rid of allergies. You know what? I take all of that back. You don't get my wish. I'm wishing to be purged of allergies. Total cleanse. No more congestion ever again. You don't get my wish anymore. You're going to have to look up and wish for yourself now. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's something I'd love to change. If I could change one thing about myself, it would probably be that. Wish for 2 more wishes. But what if the shooting star goes by like Jinn rules, you know? What if you can't wish for that or like for people to fall in love, things like that? Like genie rules? Then I'd be out of a wish. Plus you gotta wish really fast. You've only got like a second to make your wish before your time runs out. That's like the shooting star rules. Have I seen a shooting star? I assume you mean like a meteor, right? I have watched a meteor shower once. I have seen one meteor shower. It wasn't a very big one though. Oh, yeah, they're very pretty. If you excuse me. If you ever get the chance to see a meteor shower or like a shooting star, you should definitely make the time to check it out. Honestly, view it with friends or family if you can. Set out like a blanket if you have a nice rural area you can go to. It's really, really pretty. There's nothing quite like it. Same thing with other astronomical events. I think a lot of people kind of go through the motions and skip out if it's like, oh, this moon is going to do this thing for the first time and the last time in like 72 billion years and it won't do it again for this long. People are just like, okay, that's cool. And then they just don't watch it. But I think it's cool to watch it. I also think it's cool to just look out and look at it even when there's nothing abnormal happening. Even if it's just an ordinary night. I think it's very pretty. I'd love to witness the Northern Lights probably. Absolutely. It's actually one of my dreams. One of my dreams is to travel to like one of the northern areas where you can witness Aurora Borealis. It's one of my wishes for the future. I guess not a wish per se, but like one of my biggest dreams. I've always wanted to see it. Never had the chance yet, but I think I might be able to travel for something like that in the future. I sure hope so, at least. Yeah, it's one of the only items on my bucket list. I don't have a very big bucket list. Most of the items on my bucket list are career oriented, and I've shared most of them with you already. But that's one of my personal bucket list items. I've always wanted to see Aurora Borealis. I'll get to see it someday. I want to travel more in general, starting like this year or next year. Because in general, I don't really have much reason to leave my home, and I never really bothered much with it. I travel for work on occasion, but never really much else. I'm hoping to change that. I want to see more of the world beyond Kokiri Village. Yeah, I want to go to Alaska. That'd be really nice. I have a couple friends up in Alaska too. I should catch up with one of them. He used to be really close. Like we used to talk all the time, but kind of fallen off. I think we could just pick up exactly where we left off though. It's always nice. It's always nice when you have that kind of relationship where it's okay if you take a long time between. North America, yeah, you can see them in I think you can see them in like Alaska. I think Finland maybe is a popular destination for it. Like northern Scandinavia is probably visible. I don't know off the top of my head. Finland is the one I have read about before, because I'd like to go to Finland anyway. I don't know if I'm remembering that correctly though. Canada, yeah. Some northern Canadian cities. Greenland. Iceland. North Dakota, really? Wow, okay. I guess you don't have to be as far north as I was thinking. It's showing in Ireland? Really? I've always wanted to go to Ireland too. I've always thought it looked so pretty. Oh my god, speaking of Ireland, I watched a movie today for the first time and I was obsessed with it, and I'm gonna make it my personality every now and then for the next like billion years. I think it's genuinely like top 5 films I've ever seen. I think it was in theaters some time ago. It just recently hit streaming and we watched it together. Sinners. It's called Sinners. And it's this movie about... I guess I shouldn't spoil it, so I won't go into too much detail. But I'll give you a synopsis and highly recommend it to you, okay? Like, genuinely one of the best films I've ever seen. The film is called Sinners. S-I-N-N-E-R-S. It is about music. The power of music. It's about... like American history, specifically like Southern American history. There are some really sour truths to it that are very important to know about anyway. And it's about vampires as well. Oh my god, it's so freaking good. It is such a good film. And the music is all so wonderful. And the acting is so good. And the writing is so good. Horror, I guess it is horror, isn't it? It has horror features, not a proper musical. I would not call this a musical, because the whole thing that makes a musical is that it tells the story through songs, but this is more like a story that has songs in it, right? But yeah, this is it's a really good film. Really good film. Several really important statements in it, but more than anything, it is just such a brilliant film. Like, I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. I was gasping at the parallels they were drawing. I honestly was astounded that it took this long for someone to write a film with these connections in mind. And there was also a lot of really cool like Irish stuff in there. It was such a good film. Highly recommend Sinners. Really wonderful film. I loved it so much. I'm gonna watch it 1 billion more times. I think it's HBO Max is where we watched it. I don't know if it's streaming elsewhere. Yeah, that's where we watched it, I'm pretty sure. What year? I think it came out either last year or this year. Because it just hit streaming. It just hit streaming like very recently. He was like, oh yeah, this movie hit streaming. I saw this in theaters. It was really good. I was like, what? I don't even know what this is. I've never heard of this. Tell me about it. Very recent. And pretty cool thing. I'm pretty sure that like Warner Bros owns the copyright for now, but it's set up so that after a certain number of years, like 20 or something years, the director will have like total control over it, which is pretty cool. I don't think that's a very common system for films like these. Very curious to see about like longevity, but I think this film is genuinely going to win so many awards when like the award shows roll around. I think this one is going to sweep every category. I loved it so much. Such a good film. I got chills so many times. The characters were really charming. What's more, that is Sinners. Sinners. I loved it so much. So yummy. So yummy. Okay. I actually need to wrap up. Oopsie. I need to start wrapping up. I can't sit and talk about Sinners for a billion years as much as I'd like to. And honestly, the more I talk with this congestion situation going on, the worse I feel. So I'm gonna let you go now. Slapping my thighs. Speaking of like Southern America, I'm gonna let you go. But before I let you go, I will tell you a little bit about my schedule for next week. I'm gonna change it up a little bit when I get home. I think I need a little bit of extra time to rest. I was gonna do every single day, but I think I'm gonna cut one of the days. But I will instead tell you about the items. I won't tell you which days they're on. All right. So in no particular order, I would like to have, again, not confirming most of these, just would like to do, right? I'll canonize this and figure it out when I get home after the appearance for Thailand event in at Koznichi. But I would like to have a chatting stream where I catch up, talk about the event, talk about my trip in full. I would like to have, I might do Tears of the Kingdom because I didn't get to do it this week and I missed it already. So we might do that, but it would probably not be on Sunday as usual if I do it in the first place. I may do some Stardew Valley and it may or may not be with some others. Who knows? I'd really like to do Animal Crossing, but this is probably what I'm going to cut, not going to lie. Minecraft is on my mind. Now that I have the beefy PC, I can play Minecraft. I can't decide if I want to do that next week or if I want to do it the week after I've had some time to adjust to the new PC. But that's on my mind as well. I might do that. Here's one that I can actually give you for sure. All right, I can give you this one for sure. I will do an unarchived karaoke stream on Saturday, Western Hemisphere time, like Sunday, early Sunday morning, Eastern Hemisphere. And it has a theme, which I will share with you now because I figured it out and I got it locked in. I got it approved yesterday. It will be all 1980s songs. They'll all be from the 80s. So 1980 through 1989-ish. There might be one or two that's like slightly before or slightly after if I missed them as I was getting my list together, but all 80s songs. I went through a big phase in high school where I was obsessed with like every 80s song I could find. So this will kind of be like an opportunity for me to expose you maybe to some if you don't know them, or if you are also a fan, or if you are a product of this time, maybe you can enjoy it with me. Yeah, I will also say I think all of them are Western songs, like they're all American or like European, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I got any. I really thought about throwing city pop in there, but honestly I'd kind of like to do a full city pop set list as a separate thing sometime. So I'm pretty sure they'll all be in English. I can't remember if I slipped anything else in my list, but yeah, it'll all be 1980s. ABBA, I think they're 70s. No, ABBA's a 70s group, I'm pretty sure. I love ABBA though. Definitely ABBA some other time. Yeah, I'll go ahead and spoil that one. No ABBA. No ABBA. I didn't ask for any ABBA. Maybe in the future though. Yeah, I love the 80s. I love the 80s music. I love like the stereotypical movie aesthetic. Set number. I went ahead and just to be safe, I asked for approval on more songs than I'll actually sing. I don't know the number that I'll go with. just because I don't know exactly where my throat is going to be when that stream comes. I think I mentioned a couple days ago, my throat is a little hoarse. I have like a minor cold. Thankfully, my symptoms haven't gotten any worse. Like I haven't had a fever or anything, any serious fatigue. It's just my throat is kind of out of control lately. As a result of whatever it is I caught. So if we reach Saturday and I'm still at the same place, the set list could honestly be like 5 songs. But if I'm doing really, really well, it could be like 15, maybe even 20. Because I went ahead and asked for 20 songs. And I'm just going to like figure out the order and how many of them I'll sing like a few days before. That's going to be my system from now on. Just so that way I have some options. Yeah, it'll be anywhere between like between 5 and 20, depending on where my voice is. Realistically, just to be careful and just to not push myself and to make sure that I've got some voice to spare long term. It's probably going to be close to 10, probably like 10 songs. Probably where I'm going to settle around. I may do 11, I may do 12. I'll let you know, like I'll give you an actual number closer to it probably. So it also could be fun if I just don't tell you and it's a total surprise, and then you never know when it's going to end, and then you don't have to get sad when we're at like the second to last song. You could be like, oh my god, there could be 5 songs or there could be none. Isn't that fun? Isn't that a fun surprise? Maybe that's what I'll do. Though knowing you probably want the teaser too. You don't just want to know how many songs there are. You want something about each song so you can guess, because it makes you feel good to get it all right. Yeah, okay. I'll think about that. I'll think about doing a teaser. It is always fun to see you guess and to like bump your heads together with the others. And it must be so satisfying when the set list rolls around and I start actually doing it. Like I start singing and it's like song for song correct. Yeah, no schedule to show you for sure yet. I need to change it up when I get home. And I don't have I should have sent along the file for my schedule before I printed it out. I have a version that I got approved, but it's not the one I'm going to go with. It'll be slightly different. So I'll get my actual schedule to you as soon as possible. But I'll tell you this much. Tomorrow there will be no stream because I will be on the road all day long. I'll be on the road the whole day and then I'll be sleeping. And then when I wake up, I'll be appearing for Kosnichi. Sunday, I would like to do a stream. That will depend on energy. Sunday, I would like to do a stream. If I'm like feeling super energized after the event, I may just do a stream right after. I may just do a stream like right after, like right in the morning. If not, I'll probably do it in the evening. I could even double stream that day if I'm feeling super energetic. It could be like that in the morning and then Tears of the Kingdom in the evening at my regular time slot. I don't know. It's hard to know where my energy will be by that time just because I'm in a different situation right now. Yeah, for more information, please feel free to check the pinned tweet. It's pinned in my chat box right now. You feel free to click it, check it out. They have online ticketing as well if you can't make it to Thailand and you'd like to see anyway. We'll be doing a cool panel. We'll be talking for a bit, and we'll also be singing a cool song. So I hope you can have a good time. Okay, I need to send you away. I've been here too long. Let me find someone to send you to. Who can I send you to? Oh my god, Finana Rukugu. I am Amari. Zeal Ginjoka. I will always prioritize by the beat. Also, he literally just went live, so we're just in time. Zeal Ginjoka is playing Honkai Star Rail, another gacha. He loves gachas. No, I love that for him. I actually watched him play when we were still like trainees before we started. I watched him play Honkai Star Rail for a bit, and he showed me a bunch of his characters. The one that caught my eye was I don't remember his name, but I remember exactly what he looked like. He caught my eye, and his story was really interesting to me with like the synopsis he was giving me for each character. He has a prosthesis, like one of his arms is robotic, I think. I think it's robotic. It might have just been like a machine rather than a robot type of situation. He has red hair, blue eyes, I think. And he's like a boxer. I thought that was really, really cool. Yeah. And that's the end of what I remember about Honkai Star Rail. Oh wait, no, there's also that Sunday guy that everybody's obsessed with. Oh yeah, there's also that guy who looks like me, who everybody loves to compare me to. I get it. I'm just not good enough for you. You gotta have that guy instead. I get it. No, I'm just playing. I'm not like the other guys. I'm not that jealous. I hope you're having fun with that guy. No, I'm just joking. I genuinely don't mind. I think it's fun. Yeah, I don't know anything about him. I just know that he's another white-haired, blue-eyed man. I get it. I see what your type is now. It's all about the way I look, huh? You don't care for my personality, do you? No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. I need to send you off. So yeah, I want to send you to Zeal. Be nice and polite when you get there. Okay. Be extra cool. Be extra chill. Read his rules. Follow them, please. And follow all of his rules. Be nice. Okay. You can do that for me, right? Okay. I'm gonna send you off now. No ending screen today, because I just feel like no overlays today at all. All right. Bye bye. Stay safe. Have a nice day.